Hey everyone, it's Robert from On My Turntable. Hope you're having a great day today. This is going to be Canada Day Part 1. So tomorrow's officially Canada Day, Canada's 150th birthday. Proud Canadian that I am. I want to show you my Canadian bands and artists that I think everyone should know and love. Um, and right now I'm playing one of my favorites. This is Max Webster. It's their debut album. Yeah, before I get into it, please hit the like and subscribe button below. Thank you to all that have liked and subscribed so far. I greatly appreciate it. Want to continue to put great content out there to be informative and to show you guys some great bands and artists that I have in my collection. So as I said, born and raised in a place called Belleville, Ontario. It's about 55,000 people now, maybe more. Right on the shores of the beautiful Bay of Quinte, smack dab in the middle between Toronto and Ottawa in eastern Ontario, southern Ontario, and not too far from Kingston, Ontario, and not too far from Lake Ontario either. So beautiful surrounding area all around. Some great people on this channel from Canada. A couple of my neighbors. There's Larry the Canadian Stud Muffin in Trenton. There's Glenn in Cobourg, I believe it is, just up the street, not too far from here. There's the Vinyl Guru, Christina from Toronto. Love her, truly love her. Great channel. There's Rachel the Music Ma'am. All kinds of beautiful people from Canada. And we love all our American friends, all our European friends, everyone worldwide on the vinyl community. But I thought, being a proud Canadian and tomorrow being Canada Day, our birthday, where nothing's going to be open, it's going to be a virtual type of holiday. Actually, I'm going to be able to visit my parents for the first in like 3 months, so which I'm looking forward to that. My dogs love going there. I'm able to let them off the leash and they can just run and enjoy themselves. Hopefully not too hot, but yeah. So let's get into some great Canadian music. So as I said, I'm playing this one right now. Max Webster, great progressive rock band from Toronto, Ontario. So I've got this one. I've got Universal Juveniles that on one of the songs Geddy Lee and Alex Lifeson play on, and that is what is it again? I just lost. Is it Chalkers? No, it's not Chalkers. What is it? Battlescar. Sorry, it's Battlescar. So Max Webster toured with Rush quite a bit, and great friends. Also have High Glass and Borrowed Shoes. And A Million Vacations, another fantastic album. And one of the lead singer, Kim Mitchell, one of his solo albums. This is a Kimbo Logo. Patio Lantern's a big hit off of this one. I also have Mutiny Up My Sleeve, Max Webster. As you can see, I'm a pretty big Max Webster fan. Tea Party, great band from Windsor, Ontario, not too far from Toronto. Hard rock, progressive rock, kind of a Eastern music sound to them as well. Lead singer is very Jim Morrison-like. Awesome band. So this is the Tea Party. And Transmission. Just watched an amazing documentary on this band today. We Were Brothers, I believe it was called. This is the band. 90% Canadian, 1 American, Leon Helms. But started off playing with the Ronnie Hawkins band, rockabilly type of band, when Robbie Robertson was about 15 years old. Then they became the backup band for Bob Dylan through his electronic guitar stage, where they were booed pretty much every night. They got tired of that, and they felt they were good enough on their own, and became the band that they became, basically. And everyone knew them as the band, so they didn't bother changing their name. They just kept themselves as the band. This is the Brown album, and I have Cahoots. I Want to Get Music from the Big Pink as well. That's their first album. And I have Robbie Robertson's solo album. I don't think this is a title on it, but yeah, awesome album. So the band from Toronto. What do we have here? I have from Winnipeg, Manitoba. So we're going out west now. Great band, The Guess Who. Formed in 1968? 62, sorry. Burton Cummings, Randy Bachman. Randy Bachman's not on this album. They actually hired 2 guitarists to take his place. But an amazing album just the same. And I have one of their most commercially successful albums. This is American Woman, The Guess Who. And a greatest hits compilation showing all their greatest hits albums. A local band. I had a chance to see these guys. They're from Kingston, Ontario, which is about an hour east of here. If you travel on the 401, Canada's main highway, or Ontario's main highway. This is the Tragically Hip. Unfortunately, they lost their lead singer a couple of years ago, maybe a little more now, with terrible cancer. But he was a poet, he was a true artist, he was an amazing band, and I got quite a few of their albums. So this is The Phantom Power, Day for Night, Road Apples, Up to Here, We Are the Same, and Music at Work, one of my favorites. Great local Canadian band. Another great Canadian band from Kingston, Ontario. This is the Headstones, punk influenced hard rock. Lead singer Hugh Downs? No, not Hugh Downs. I can't remember what his name is now. I'm sorry. Hugh Dillon. Sorry, Hugh Dillon. Yes, he was actually on a TV show, Firestorm. So Canadian artist and Canadian actor as well. Great band, the Headstones. Straight ahead rock and roll with a bit of a punk influence. Kind of a country rock, country influenced, more mellow type of rock. The Great Blue Rodeo. All I have is their greatest hits. These guys were from Toronto as well. From almost Toronto, Mississauga, I think it was, which is kind of a suburb of Toronto. The great arena rock band Triumph. Big band Triumph. And Thunder 7 as well. What else do I have here? From the West again, and these guys are from Winnipeg, Manitoba as well. This is Streetheart, great rock band. For some reason I always thought they were from Toronto, but they're from Winnipeg. I also have a compilation of theirs, Life, Legacy, and Music. Check out Streetheart for sure. Great band from Antigonish, Nova Scotia. I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing that correctly. From Nova Scotia, Antigonish. This is the Trews. Great rock band, the Trews. This is Hope and Ruin. And this is Den of Thieves. And from, where are these guys from? Toronto again. Our Lady Peace. Another great rock band. This has Super Satellite, Starseed, Naveed. Hit after hit after hit off of this one. And I don't want to say save the best for last, but kind of are the best. The best. Again, this is only part one. Part two I'll do either a little later on or tomorrow morning on actual Canada Day. But I have to talk about Rush. From Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Power Trio. Alex and Getty grew up together basically, went all through high school, formed a band when they were in high school. Their other childhood friend, John Rudsey, or their classmate, sorry, John Rudsey, was one of the co-founders of the band. He was the original drummer in the band. And he didn't want to tour after this great album. This is their debut album, one of my favorites from the band. And they found this tall, lanky, geeky guy who changed not only them, the world of progressive music, and the world itself. Mr. Neil Peart, a true poet, kind of like a Gord Downie from the Tragically Hip. Just a mind that was just amazing. So again, I've got their debut album. I've got all their discography. I just didn't want to bring it over here, but I've got all their discography. 90% of it on, actually 95% of it on CD. I do have a live version of 2112. I've shown this before. It's on purple vinyl. It's from Kiev, and I'm just showing their final album and one of my favorites, The Amazing Clockwork Angels. But I got everything else in between. And there you have it. There's part one of Happy Canada Day to all my Canadian and American and worldwide friends. I'll be doing part two probably in the morning, tomorrow morning, on Canada Day, and they'll be all vinyl. I just had to go through my CD list today. I'm not going to stop at getting more Canadian talent, because there's a ton of Canadian talent out there that I haven't even gone through. And just thinking of it now, I think, no, maybe I do have it in that pile. I just think maybe I missed a couple of bands, but I think I do have it in my vinyl pile here. So I'll be doing part two tomorrow. So again, 150th birthday to Canada. Happy birthday, Canada. Congratulations to all. I hope you guys have have survived. The vinyl community has been awesome and so amazing, so supportive as well. So I just wanted to throw a little Canadian I'm not trying. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Canadiana. There you go. Canadiana at you. And I always try and promote Canadian music on all my videos because I'm proud Canadian. So there you have it. Have yourself a wonderful day and take care. Bye now.